with Twisted Tarot. Tonight we have another pick a pile reading in store. So tonight we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and I'm feeling the vibe of what does October's energy have to bring. So let's go ahead and make a selection. Pile number 1, we have Manifest. Pile number 2, we have Focus. And pile number 3, we've got Healing. Go ahead and make your selection, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we're going to start out with Manifest. Alright, Manifest. Let's see what the energy is in store here. Manifest. We've got this lady who's got this unicorn, and she's carrying a light here. She almost looks like she's like a Joan of Arc kind of outfit going on there. So manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible and make your intentions clear. What do you want to manifest? What do you want October to bring? Let's find out. Alright. Let's start out with the Page of Cups. Page of Water is what it's called here in these cards. Page of Cups. Alright, so Page of Cups is about intuitive, be sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins. Heightened period of heightened psychic abilities. Nice. Check that out. Wow, there's a lot going on in this card. This is a new deck, by the way. So, this is my first time using it. It looks like we've got like a battle at sea. We've got an orca here. This looks like it could be another kind of whale, a shark. We've got like a mermaid or some kind of water fairy coming out. It just looks almost like I don't know, a war scene. Very, very interesting. Page of Water. Pages are about, kind of that childish, immature, kind of, kind of childish, I guess. All right. Next up, we got the King of Fire. King of Fire. This would be the King of Wands. So very similar to the same type of energy. King of Wands symbolizes ambitious. He's charisma. Can't say that word. Charismatic. There you go. Yeah, brownie points. Motivational, idealistic. Yeah. And here he's riding on a dragon. I really like the imagery of this card. It says focus, focus, focus. Communicate and vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Yeah, that's cool. I really like that energy. So Page of Water, King of Fire, and we also got the Queen of Fire. Wow, a lot of passion going on here for you for October. All right, Queen of Fire, confident, warm, graceful, intelligent. Queen and King, feminine and masculine, both in the wands here, along with the Page of Water. Lot of movement going on here. A lot. You've got great energy to be manifesting for October for sure. So this Queen of Fire, man, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. So there's definitely some creative things that you're manifesting into your life here is what I'm hearing. You got creativity here. You got creativity here. You got to begin a new relationship or a new project or a new adventure or updating or enhancing your psychic abilities. All of this is moving in a very creative new direction for you for the month to come. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got Riptide. Tunnel. Course correction. Okay. Something that we need to change. Course correction. What I'm hearing is that there was a course correction in September. There was something that got you on this path. something that allowed you to kind of tap into and explore more deeply what you want. Okay, there, maybe for the last couple of months you've been kind of like, what do I want? And now I think you might have an inkling, and you're at least, or with the page, it might just be an inkling. So, but it's an inkling of what you want to manifest and what you want to create. So you may have had a change in your direction. You might be, what I'm hearing is for many of you, you might be pursuing something that is incredibly new. Okay, that's pretty exciting. All right. Along with that, Riptide, we got one other water deck here. We got the Shark Spirit. Yes, we got 3 and 333 master numbers. So when we see 3 and 33 is a master number, 3 is a master number. There's a lot of 3s going on here. New beginnings, new changes, clearer perspective is what our shark spirit is telling us. Clearer perspective. And that's exactly what I've heard, is that you've taken some time and you've gone within to really kind of imagine, like, what is it that you want next? Okay? Sometimes that takes some shadow work, that takes some soul searching, that takes some, journaling, meditating, that takes some going within to determine what you want to do. Because what you want to do is different, pile number 1. You don't want to just go to a 9-to-5 job and come home and make dinner and watch Netflix and go to bed. You know that you're here for something way, way bigger than the corporate rat race. And you felt this in your bones for a really long time, but I've got the sense, or what I'm hearing is we are acting on it. We're beginning to act on it. So your life purpose is starting to unfold and become clear to you, and you're beginning to see the inklings, the little sparks of possibility and what you want to create. You may not know exactly, might not have that all mapped out yet. But the key thing is to start, okay? Because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the growing along the way. And this is very, very powerful energy for what you got going on here. I'm liking this, pile number 1. Liking this a lot. Alright, next up. Spirit wants you to know animals are huge for you, okay? Do you ever feel free? Do you feel free or stifled? Is your situation making you feel caged or unhindered? Would you like to take some new risks, is what this card says. I kind of get this idea that this new creativity, this could be a new business that you're considering, even a new side hustle, maybe a new creative endeavor. Maybe you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. Maybe you're thinking about ditching the 9-to-5 or the full-time job and really going in and growing that business that you've already started. There's some changes coming up, some really powerful changes. Is your situation making you feel caged or unhindered or secure? And pile number 1, I'm getting loud and clear that you are the type of person who is going to really spend a lot of time thinking about this, thinking about what you want and developing a plan on how you can get there. It's just the kind of energy we got there. Alright, you've got plenty of persistence, perseverance. I know you know that you can do it, whatever you set your mind to. So the question is, well, what do you want to do? You can do whatever you want here. What is it that you want to do? Persistence, perseverance, wonderful. Alright, so next up we got to clear our mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. Even taking some time and cleaning up, your space, your house, cleaning out a closet, clearing away the old, make way for the new, reverse spring cleaning, a fall cleaning, if you will. But, you know, getting rid of that mental and physical clutter will allow you to have more freedom for creating. And if you have mental clutter, you know, that's where you gotta do the self-care. You gotta do the, you know, the daily work that it takes. You know, we all know the drill: eating right, exercising, meditating. You know, your essential spiritual practices. Keeping those, and I know that you already have that really well in place, but you know, just a reminder to keep going in that direction. Alright. We're gonna have inner balance. Inner balance. What you resist persists. What you accept transforms. Okay? Wholeness and duality. What are you resisting? Do you have a new opportunity here in front of you, but you're afraid to pull the plug and make the change? What you resist will persist, but what you accept transforms. The one thing, pile number one, I'm hearing loud and clear is the one thing that you can accept is that you are in a period of transformational change. You're manifesting, you're recreating your own reality here. So the sky is the limit. Wholeness, duality, yeah. Clearer perspective. Course correction. So this is kind of like a new way of thinking for you, is what I'm hearing. Very free. It's very free, very powerful for you to feel this way. This new perspective that you've gained, this different course. It's not the same way you used to think about things, not the same way you used to do things. You're kind of you're in the flow. Okay? That's an awesome and powerful place to be when you're flowing, man. Just many miracles can happen when you're in the flow. So all in all, this is about the journey going inward. The path to enlightenment starts with you. It starts by going inside. It starts by going within. Introspection, growth. This entire pile is about massive, massive, massive growth. Fiery, passionate, creative growth. Love to see what you're going to create. It's very, very exciting. One thing that the universe wants you to know is to stop giving away your power. Stop giving it away right now. Don't give away your power. Call on the panther. The panther is one of your spirit animals, and the panther will. You call on the panther when you feel like you've given up your power. When you feel a little out of sorts, you can call on panther energy. Yeah. If you're ever feeling completely out of sorts, like all of a sudden you feel like irritated or just crabby, or you just don't even know why you're feeling all discombobulated, sometimes that can be a sign that you just need to clear your energy. Okay? Hearing pretty loud and strong that a lot of you from pile number one are light workers, or empaths by nature. And when we're empaths, we can be a sponge. We can inherit kind of just absorb other people's energy. So kind of like sticky, all right? Sticky. Even if you go out to a concert, you're going to Costco for groceries on the weekend. I mean, you can pick up other people's energy. So clearing your energy is something that would be a awesome thing for you to do, and I highly recommend that, especially if you are an empath, if you're a light worker, then getting in a habit of just clearing that energy daily will help keep you completely balanced and keep you flowing. Panther energy. Alright. Don't give up. It's okay. Things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments in life happen during the hard times. Keep believing. So, I don't really see hard times in this energy, but what I do see is that, with the Page of Water here, we got the Queen and the King, the Masters, but with the Page of Water, it's still kind of like this newly creating. This is kind of like a new path. So sometimes when we go on that new path and we're starting this, sometimes we could be like, oh man, I don't know if we're doing the right thing. You can kind of second guess yourself, okay? So like, don't give up. Means just keep going. Like, it's not necessarily that you have any tension or anything, but just keep going because you are manifesting and your psychic will be growing big time. There's a lot of healing energy in pile number 1. So don't give up. October is going to be a huge month of growth for you. There's a ton going on astrology wise, and it's just going to be a very, very powerful month of flow. The last thing that Spirit wants you to know, pile number 1 is shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. But as long as you continue to shine this light and shine this light bright, you do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Love that. All right, well, wonderful. It looks like it's going to be an awesome month of transformational change for you in October, pile number 1. If this resonated or it sounds good, or if this is, if you feel that this is exactly where you're at, just add a note, and I'd love to hear your story. So, all right, pile number 2. Let's see what's in store for you. Pile number 2. We're starting with focus. Should have been a card for pile number 1. Felt really well with that deck. Alright, focus. For enlightenment, stay in the moment. Chop wood, carry water, avoid distraction, meditate. Bring unresolved issues into view. What a bunch of weird random things on this brand new deck for me, so I just thought that was kind of funny. But staying focused, meaning being in the present. Okay? Beautiful green eyes. Wow. So staying focused. Alright. See what we have as far as our tarot cards go. Alright, we're starting out with the High Priestess. Nice. Archangel Emmanuel. High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. High Priestess, spiritual growth. Maybe we're focused on spiritual growth this month in October for pile number 2. Definitely focus. I'm definitely hearing growth. We got the World. Job well done. Joy, contentment, gratitude. The World is about completion. High Priestess in the World, powerful combination. And the World is, on the hero's journey of the tarot is the last of the 21 major arcana. Completion of a cycle. The path towards enlightenment. We're focusing on growth big time. We're focusing on leveling up. In October for pile number 2, that's what I'm hearing. Loud and strong. We're about to level up. We're about to spiritually grow in our frequency. We are, for many of you, what I'm hearing, if you're going through a little bit of a period of focus, some of you might be finding that you're spending a little bit more time alone than you used to. A little bit, not necessarily reclusive or anything, but like solitude, kind of going within, preparing, saving some energy for this growth that is coming. I know a lot of you have felt that October is going to be a big month, and it will be. Alright, the 9 of Earth. This is similar to the 9 of Pentacles. It's about nearly completing abundance. You're almost there, near completion. Abundance. So this one says, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employed. Yeah, again, I just heard a moment ago before we flipped this card that some of you may be spending a little bit more time alone than what you normally do. And that can be what generally happens as we're about to go through a tremendous period of like enormous growth. Sometimes we spend a little time alone as we're conserving our energy and getting it ready to like shine and bright. Okay. Alright, next up we have freedom. Free yourself from limiting beliefs and attitudes. Be an advocate of freedom so others can be free to pursue their dreams. Unshakable, the chains that bind you from being the person that you want to be. I love how this little girl here riding this horse, I mean, she like kind of looks like she's flying, almost like a fairy with, if she had wings. Kind of very similar to what we have here on the Nine of Earth. Fairies, angels, and fairies. Free. Flowing. Again, very similar to pile number one. But unlike this one is definitely, I'm picking up the energy of more personal spiritual growth in this pile. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Isn't that true? They always say that, people that are pathological liars. I mean, we've all met them. Somebody that just lies to lie, and then they have to lie to cover up their lies. And then before you know it, they're more confused, and you're like, wow, you're more confused than I am about all of your lies. So it definitely takes a lot less energy if you can be authentic. And here's a secret, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is attracted to people that are authentic. Why are so many people afraid to be authentic? Why are so many people worried about what other people think? It's just something that I've really been coming to terms with a lot in my life. Is I've always been kind of a unicorn. I've always been real, and I've always been authentic. And it's really good to see a lot more people becoming that way. I love that when someone is not afraid to be who they are. Even though it's not popular. I love it. Oh, such great energy here. Alright, let's see what else we got. You could use some self-care now. Like now, okay? Schedule it. So, we're going to go through a period of high spiritual growth here in October. So we do want to make some self-care a priority. Maybe this is just an appointment with your girlfriends, go get your nails done or go shopping. Maybe this is a massage. Maybe this is making sure that you keep up with your commitment to, exercise 4 days a week, or, whatever it is that you need to do to keep your energy, to keep your cup full is what I'm hearing. Because we want to keep your cup full. We want to keep your energy high and balanced and level this month so that we can really use everything that we got to fuel the progress that we're making here. Alright. Dolphin Spirit. That's a pretty card. Dolphin Spirit. Activate more bliss. Yeah, we could all use more happiness. Activate more bliss. Going through this process, raising your vibration, heading down this path is going to lead you to more bliss. Just going. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to keep heading in this direction. You'll have more bliss. For sure. Alright. We also got Seahorse. Seahorse says, create the unexpected. Create the unexpected. Creating the unexpected. Focusing on that will give you freedom. Yeah. Nice. is we have to be on the lookout for people. I'm hearing people. I'm not hearing necessarily self-inflicted, but I'm hearing there might be some people in your life who like to use guilt on you. I don't know. Some of us have parents or mothers and fathers that like to do this. But it says, hey, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Okay? So there may be people in your life that are not like, they might be concerned about you with your new path and your new direction, or they might make you feel guilty because, you know what, you're choosing to say no now. No, I don't want to do that. You might have had some kind of commitment that you've always done. You've always taken the kids to soccer every day, and you know what? You're tired of it. You want to start sharing that responsibility. Just something like that. Don't feel guilty if you put your soul's growth. Don't feel guilty for putting the focus on that. Okay? And don't feel guilty about telling people, no, thanks, I would love to, but no, I can't. Really hard for a lot of people to do. And it's kind of like setting a boundary, okay? So being somebody who has survived abusive relationships, I'll tell you what, when I first got out, I had to read books on what boundaries were. I had no clue. I understood the word, but I didn't understand the concept. So, but when you first set a boundary and you're in that kind of relationship, it's almost impossible to do. But every time you set a boundary, it gets easier and easier and easier. It's the kind of same concept here. Soul's growth. Yeah, saying no is the same way. It's just like, oh, I can't do that. But then you do it and you put yourself first, and your soul just it kind of lifts a little bit more, and you realize that was the right thing to do, because we can't give from an empty cup. Okay? We have to make sure we protect our energy. All right, next up we got break the chains. Break the chains. The only way to overcome blocks is to confront them. This is really the only way. The only way to overcome fear is to face it. Alright? Now people will tell you, you might need anti-anxiety meds or antidepressants, all that, but facing our fears is really what we're here to do. We're here to learn, and we're here to grow, and we're here to not repeat cycles. Breaking the chains, I'm hearing, is about not repeating the same cycles. And this path that you're on, you're breaking some cycles. Maybe you're breaking the cycle of having people like guilt. Maybe guilt no longer works on you. It's possible. That's possible. The unknown. Uncertainty is the only creativity there is. Kind of goes along with, fear. The only way to overcome fear is to face it, and really nothing, everything is uncertain. So if you're someone that's afraid of change, it can be difficult because everything is uncertain. Surrender, curiosity, and faith. That's how we face uncertainty. Interesting. Check that out. We've got the dragon energy for you. Powerful. So this particular deck, that's spirit animals. It has spirit animals that are related to all four elements. So earth, wind, water, and fire. But the dragon is unique. The dragon is related to, symbolizes the spirit. So you have a very old soul in this pile, tied to the dragon energy. Dragons might be something that you've always been drawn to. Super powerful creatures. Very focused energy. I can see why the dragon came out in this pile for sure. Alright. Raise the bar. Raise the bar. When you set high standards for the people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above old patterns. Break the old chains. Stop letting people use guilt on you. Yeah, you're breaking something here. Yeah, you're changing your own paradigm, your own way. You are focused on your personal growth, and it's like really just great energy. Loving this for you, pile number 2. So October is going to be a great month. Stay focused. Last but not least, for pile number 2, we have forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of the old patterns and embrace your power of possibility. You are fully supported on your path to new leveling up on your spiritual growth. Alright, well, if this resonated with you, I will love for you to just, write a couple sentences and share with the tribe. Love to hear from you. Thanks. Let's get to pile number 3. For those of you who selected the healer. Healing. Alright, so healing. Healing says, heal your past wounds with forgiveness and awareness. By healing yourself, you can become a healing force to others. Physical healing can happen once your wounds have been confronted. Kind of like in pile number 2, where we talked about facing fears, healing our wounds. Alright, start us out. Of course, when we're on the healing path, that takes a tremendous amount of strength. Tremendous. Archangel Ariel here. This is really an interesting deck I picked up at Half Price Books today, and it's an angel tarot card. So it's kind of weird for me because it's like I'm used to reading tarot cards. It's just kind of angel and oracle together, but I'm kind of enjoying it. The imagery is beautiful. So with strength, traditionally great inner strength to release the heart's judgments, forgive and compassion. Forgiveness and compassion, strength. It takes strength to go on the healing path. It takes strength to heal. Alright, we got Page of Air. So it'd be the Page of Swords in a traditional tarot. Okay. Logical, impulsive, curious, honest, kind of that little bit of juvenile kind of energy with a page. Alright. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. That's kind of what a page, kind of is. It's kind of, they're ready to go, but they haven't necessarily thought everything through yet. They're impulsive, but yet they're go-getters. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need to jump, and we need to go. Whoa, that was, maybe we should have thought about that first. That's kind of the page energy. All right, next up we got the 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords, like as in the traditional tarot, this is the ending of a difficult situation, embracing the change and expect that things will get better. For some of you, that could be recovering. Maybe you're healing from an addiction. Maybe for some of you, look at all those unicorns running through the forest. Here we also have the wolf spirit. We've got a lion or a tiger here in this one. More unicorns. This is actually a Pegasus. It's a winged unicorn. Just kind of feeling the energy here. Getting a little bit more of a read on the situation. All right. As far as this healing journey, let's learn more about that. This one, heart chakra gateway, love, capacity, expansion. You're healing your heart chakra. There is maybe your relationship. Maybe it is an addiction. Okay, but there is some major healing that you you are doing, and I hear a lot of it is tight. It's not the only chakra. You know, I'm hearing solar plexus, I'm hearing heart, and I'm hearing throat mainly. But heart chakra is number one. So one of the things when you're focusing in October on your healing, okay, is do some heart opening chakra meditations. You know, there's plenty of crystals that can open up your chakras, there's frequencies, there's meditations, there's all kinds of things. If you're not familiar with the heart chakra, then just start by learning about what that is. When we can do the work and align our chakras and get all 7 of our energies, well, there's more than 7, but we can get all main 7 in balance, then that's when we can really start seeing the positive movement of our healing. I mean, when we get everything aligned, and that's when things just start falling into place. Okay? Heart chakra healing. Akashic Gaia Gateway. Wow. Interesting. Deepen your self-knowledge. So not only are you going to be healing in October, you're also going to be like, oh, I'm hearing you're going to have like this thirst for new knowledge. So this healing is going to lead you maybe to like learn about the, or how better to balance your chakras. And maybe that will lead you to like what is an Akashic record, and that will lead you down another path. But that's how it's going to be for you, particularly starting this month, is you're going to like kind of go on a quest, and you're going to learn something, and you're going to be like, wow, that was great. And then it'll lead you on another, and it's just, you're going to keep growing, and you're going to keep leveling up. You're going to keep healing. You're going to keep seeking new ways. Wonderful. Wonderful, powerful energy. All right, next up, we have trust. Check that out. Trust. Trust yourself and the universe plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. One of my famous sayings is, if somebody tells you who they are, believe them the first time. Don't be going and giving people lots of second chances. If somebody shows you who they really are, believe them the first time. Trust is earned, ladies and gentlemen. Trust is earned. Something to remember when it comes to other people. But I think that this is about trusting yourself. This is about trusting that you are going in the right direction. Because think about how much better you'll feel if you really spend the next 31 days in October dedicating yourself to the healing journey. Wow, it'd be amazing to see what would happen in just 30 days. What could happen? Set yourself some goals. What do you want to achieve? Because you got like just enormous momentum. Is the word I'm looking for. Momentum. Alright. Whoa, check that out. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So this is one of the things that could stop you. Is if you are carrying grudges and you have some forgiveness to do. Well, what I'm hearing here for you, pile number 3, is that for most of you, I should say for many of you, you've forgiven other people, but have you forgiven yourself? Oh, that's hard to do. Really harder to do. For me, it was very, very easy for me to forgive others. But when it came for forgiving myself for all of the hardships that I caused, that took a lot of time. Forgiveness, though. Forgiveness is if you're unable to forgive, that's something that can block your healing. Okay? So that's what they wanted to point out, is that you gotta be willing to let go, and you gotta be willing to forgive. And particularly, I'm hearing over and over again, forgive yourself. Okay? If this is healing from an addiction, forgive yourself. You came here to learn. You came came here to learn how to break the addiction. Do it. Yeah. So you don't have to come back and repeat this in the cycle of karma. Alright? Just learn, grow, excel. Alright. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. We already talked about that. Trust others when they earn it, but trust yourself always. I'm also hearing, for some of you, you may have the tendency to go and ask your friends or your family for advice. What do you think about this? Or I'm thinking about doing that. What do you think? Make sure that if you do have people that you ask for advice, that they are people that are going to, how do I put this? People who are going to lift you up with love and not tell you why you can't. You know, I don't think that that's a good idea because have you thought about this? Don't go asking for advice from the negative Nancy's of the world. Trust yourself. Sometimes, you know, what I find if I have like a period where I'm just feeling like, oh my God, I want to run this past somebody, and you know, like it's just, I'll just grab my journal and I'll write things down, and I'll write for, you know, every night I try to do it, and then I'll go back once a week and read through what I wrote, and you can solve a lot of things that way. Alright, next up. Stop fighting against what is. Align with it. And move on. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Life will be easier that way. And the flow for you in October pile number 3 is healing and journey. Healing. That's the flow. We're gonna ride that storm. Oh, I love this pile. It's just kind of, this pile is flowing more than the other two, so I'm kind of loving it. So ride the storm. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirits, alright? Any past chaos, let it go. Forgive yourself and others for their heart. Ride the storm. We're purging, we're purifying, we're refining, we're recreating our life, and we're growing to be a stronger, more powerful version. We're growing to be our higher self here, ladies and gentlemen. It's exactly what we're doing. We're stepping into what we truly are, what our soul truly is. It's very, very powerful. And let whatever cause you that you need to heal. I mean, man, it's just really, really powerful. Spirit awakening. Sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment, intuition, and spirituality. Ooh. So that's a sign to do some shadow work. Shadow work. Check this out. This has been all over TikTok, and I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to tell you I absolutely love this. So it's a shadow work journal. I think it costs like $15. And what it is it's got like all kinds of, check that out. It's got like, if you have had a history of feeling abandoned, okay, there's, you know, a dozen affirmations if you feel abandoned. I am deserving of a stable, lasting relationships. I am surrounded by love and I support even when I feel alone. I am not alone. I am part of a universe that supports and nurtures me. Affirmations. Here's on this page is affirmations of self-love. A lot of us need to work on self-love. I just opened up one random page here, ladies and gentlemen. It talks a lot about Carl Jung, but then there's like really nice journal prompts. So if you're not familiar with shadow work, something like this might be a way to get you started, because what Spirit is telling you here with this card is to sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment. So you have to heal the core wounds. You have to feel the pain, work your way through it in order to fully heal. And one of the best ways to heal is to do some shadow work. Powerful. When we can truly work to balance, because everyone has a light and dark. It's about duality. It's the yin and the yang. It's masculine, it's female. It's light and it's dark. it's ego, and it's spirituality, right? So we have to always, all of us are trying to maintain balance. So healing, big part of healing. Just working on that shadow work. Oh, and there you go. Your spirit animal, dragonfly, element of air, dragonfly, transformation, healing, and change. Transformational change, healing. You're turning in. You're turning into the best version of you. Is all I can hear. All right. Simplify your life. Simplify your life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirits. So don't get too bogged down in all of the distractions of life. Keep it simple in October. Keep it simple when you're going down this healing path, okay? Yeah, try not to get too bogged down. Try not to have too busy of a schedule is what I'm hearing. Allow some time for you to really reconnect and get that peace. All right, last card, ball number 3. What do you want? If you react negatively to the success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Expand your comfort zone. What do you want? What would a truly healed version of yourself look like? What would a healed version of yourself be capable of? How would it be different than how you are today? What are the top 3 things that you need to heal? Sounds like that would be some stuff in the shadow work journal. Those are all the kinds of deep questions that you may find you asking yourself come October as you go down this path and you really level up and grow and heal and in your personal transformation and in your growth to become your higher self. Awesome. Well, if this resonated with you, please leave a comment and let me know what you thought. And again, this is Totally Twisted Tarot. Thanks for joining. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the readings today. Have a wonderful night, and we will see you very, very soon.